Well, hello, hello, hello. This is Adrienne Berg, and I have a little quick snippet for you. I am taking you to Britain, and I'm also taking you to Croatia and Montenegro. I'm so happy to introduce to you one of my favorite people, one of my favorite international collaborators, and he's Oliver Smith. He's the director of Theatrical Adventures, and he's a representative of the Gilbert and Sullivan Festivals, which takes place every year, and this year in the summer in Buxton, England. He also will be able to tell you about a very limited opportunity for ageless travelers. There are six, count them, six cabins left in his August river cruise to Croatia and Montenegro. He's going to tell you all about it in just a moment. Something you should just go ahead and jump on this as soon as you hear about it if this is important to you. Thank you for being with us today.
Hello, thank you very much for having me, Adrian.
Well, I love to see you. I usually see you in person in Buxton at the Gilbert and Sullivan Festival. So let's
Or
start
on
with that.
all sorts of rivers around Europe.
Wonderful. Tell us a little bit about the GNS Festival for people who don't know but do love GNS.
Well, the GNS Festival started in 1994. It was founded by my dad, Ian Smith, and has become the lightning rod for Gilbert and Sullivan enthusiasts around the world. Every year, we take around 1,500 performers across 3 or 4
Wow.
stages in Buxton. We have 30 to 40 full-scale shows in our various theatres. We have professional groups, amateur groups, university groups. We have a group dedicated to people over the age of 60, which I'm sure is something that your listeners will be very delighted to
It's
hear.
called a bus pass because they get a free bus pass in England.
Because in the
Yeah.
UK, at the age of 60, you can travel on the bus for free. So it's become, and that has developed its own enormous cult following, and it's one of the most popular shows we have at the festival year after year after year. I think the total age, sorry, that we had on stage last year was over 3,000
Wow.
when you added everybody up. So thousands of years of theatrical expertise, which, it obviously makes for an exceptionally good show.
I will also say that tickets are available now. We'll tell you exactly how to get them in a minute. And they are very, very reasonable. There's also wonderful lectures, and Buxton is terrific. I go every year. I never miss this festival, and I hike in the Pennines while I'm there. So you can make a fabulous vacation out of this. How do we find out and register for the Gilbert and Sullivan Festival?
So tickets are available now from Buxton Opera House directly. You will go to www.buxtonoperahouse.org.uk and click on the Gilbert and Sullivan link, which will be there somewhere, and you can book them online. You can give them a call. Their box office details are available on their website. Or if you want us to do all the work for you, we can even book your hotel stay and package all your tickets together. You find out about that on our website, www.gsfestivals.org.
And as everybody knows, you do not need a pencil and paper because this is going to be on your show notes, or if you receive this in an email, it'll be in the email. So you'll have all of the reference information. Now we're going to move. We're going to move from Great Britain to Montenegro and Croatia. I was there very recently. I have to tell you, it is the hotspot of Europe now. And you are doing a river cruise. But I don't want to disappoint people. You've only got 6 cabins left, but I do want them to know about the wonderful things you do. Tell us about that particular cruise. When is it? And a little bit about what they're going to see.
So that cruise, that one is in fact not a river cruise. That one's going to be an ocean cruise. It's our first venture to the sea in over 10 years. So we are really excited to get back onto the open ocean rather than the rivers. And we're going to be going up the Dalmatian coast. The cruise starts on the 21st of August in the beautiful city of Dubrovnik. And we will sail up the Croatian coast. We will visit places that I can't pronounce, such as Mali Lozenge, Punat Kruk, Rovinj Pula, before making our way back down the coast to Montenegro, where we will go into the beautiful Bay of Kotor. If you've never seen a picture of it, you should just look it up because it is one of the most stunning places. It's almost like a Norwegian fjord in the Mediterranean. It's a fascinating place, Croatia, with an incredibly rich history. It's one of these countries that has been occupied left, right, and centre. So you've sort of got this incredible incredible mosaic of cultural influences, from the Venetians to the Turks to the Croatians to the Montenegrins. They have all gone in, they've all left their mark, left their incredible artifacts. So it's going to be a stunning cultural experience as well as a fascinating trip.
Now, as I
Now, as
said,
I'm
I was
sure,
there recently. I have to tell you, I've traveled the Bay of Kotor. And
yeah,
when you do that, you can actually go to an outside island. Everything is just pristine, beautiful, but it's one of those places that I can tell you pretty soon will be like Venice. They're going to be
yeah.
closing it down because people are going. Now, your tours, you only have 6 cabins left, and it's very, very reasonably priced. Just give us an idea of, let's say, on the main deck, what that would cost.
So if we were looking at a main deck cabin, these are our best prices we've got. The single rate is at 31.50, and that's for the whole cabin. You have it to yourself. It's a standard large cabin, but you can have that for single occupancy. If you were going to join us as a twin, we can offer that at the rate of 22.95 per person, which is, and just to tell you what that includes, that will include all of the tours every day on the trip, all of your meals from dinner on the first night through to breakfast on the final day. It will include all of your drinks as long as they're from the standard menu. So you won't be able to have any, you won't be getting Bollinger off the top shelf, but you can enjoy drinks all the way through the cruise included in that package. And of course, it includes our spectacular nightly entertainment from our professional opera singers, handpicked from leading opera houses around the world now. We've got people who will be joining us on that trip who are performing at the minute with ETO, with the National Gilbert and Sullivan Opera Company, pianists who have performed in the leading opera houses in Germany. So it's going to be quite a spectacular trip, as you know, just musically before you even set foot into Croatia.
So I want everyone to know that I have been down the Nile with theatrical adventures. I've been down the Danube with theatrical adventures. I've been down the Moselle. I want you to know that this is one of those cases where there is not a penny in commissions or referral fees to me. I want you to know about it. Now, it's also those prices are a fraction. Now remember, no extra drink packages. Just think about that for a minute. Are a fraction of the cost, but they are in British pounds. You quoted that in British pounds. So you'll
That's
have to
correct.
take a look at the conversion rate and I can help you with that. Now, there's only
Yeah.
6 left. It's very, very soon. I do not know whether you can jump on this because you're hearing it really for the first time, most of my Ageless Traveler listeners, but if you can, do. If you can't, we want to put you on a wait list because there are many river cruises coming up in 2026. There are many, perhaps more ocean cruises coming up. We'll see what theatrical adventures do in 2026. You're going to want to be the first to know about these because they're very small groups, they're very exclusive, and they're very reasonably priced. So let us know. You will see that you can tell us on FanList at fanlist.com, Ageless Traveler. You'll see that on the show notes. It's going to be on our website. You can find Oliver right on our website under featured trips. So there's a lot of ways to get involved. Also go to our Facebook salon at agelesstraveler.com. Join our free salon, and all the information will be on there too. So thank you so much. Okay. You waving? Are you waving to your mom or somebody we know? It's a
To
family,
Charles.
it's a family business. We love it so much. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Oliver.